he's Finnish, so he's talking in English with a Finnish accent. He is the body actor for Alan, and he does the voice acting for Zane in this.
Mm-hmm.
Director. So you were the director of this play?
Yeah, that's me. Our performance of The Cult was cursed from the pre-show ritual on. The Cult is an immersive theatrical experience.
Uh-huh. You're gonna have to walk me through what that means.
Immersive theater. A play where the audience can participate, spread across this hotel. The Cult is a legend. The only written copy of the manuscript lost, the play is passed on as oral tradition between theater companies. Each company only performs it once. The play was said to have special power. We were like kids playing with a Ouija board. And when you call for the devil, he will come.
The pre-show ritual. That's it. Set it up. Start from the beginning.
Do you remember the Star Wars hotel?
I do.
So the Star Wars hotel was like you played through the story, through a story while you stay at the hotel.
Mm.
And like his description of how the play would work, being like in the entire hotel, kind of reminded me of that.
The plot changes shape the world around me. Layers upon layers. A play about a murder cult, infiltrated by a real murder cult.
A forbidden play brought to life, the cult. Everyone is invited to the pre-show ritual in the ballroom. Can we still go in here? Yeah.
So it's left kind of unclear the level of separation between Alan, Tom the Diver, and / Tom the Poet, and Thomas Zane.
Exit. You're gonna just leave? We could just leave. Okay.
Because there seems to be a split between Thomas Zane, the Finnish actor, or the Finnish director, and Thomas Zane, the poet character.
Mm-hmm.
My theory / my understanding from it and other aspects is the because there's two versions of the original Thomas Zane. One is the one that Soul left his body with Barbara to live in an internal peace and happiness together in a quote unquote baby universe, right?
Yes.
In his master poem. I mentioned this before. When he left, the bright presence took Thomas's form, and the dark presence took Barbara's form. Because Alan had rewritten things to take control of the story in Alan Wake 1, I think he retroactively recreated Thomas Zane as a tool. So now there's this other Thomas Zane that has kind of replaced the original, because the original has left this universe.
Okay.
And so because of that, now not everyone, but a lot of people seem to think this Thomas Zane was always how he was. Because, the story changing reality and all that.
Mm-hmm. To everyone, Thomas Zane is a pretentious Finnish director.
There are some people who don't remember it that way, though, and remember what he used to be.
The room at the end of the corridor was closed off. It felt significant. Something terrible would happen there.
Where's the... I'm right here. That is a echo there.
In the original thing with the original Tom dealing with the Dark Presence was the Dark Presence took Barbara and mysteriously drowned her in the
I
lake.
was missing something.
And through the encouragement of Emil Hartman, who later would be the psychologist that founded that place,
Mm-hmm.
he tried to get Thomas Zane to write a poem to bring her back because Hartman had delusions of grandeur and wanted to use the lake to rewrite reality, but he was not an artist or someone who could create works of art to use the power. So he was trying to manipulate others into doing it for him. That's why he had the therapy place in Alan Wake 1 that was full of artists, because he was trying to use them for this purpose. What has retrofittedly changed now is that
The troop were busy
the
building a
Finnish
wall
filmmaker
where
Thomas
individuals
Zane
would be sacrificed.
created an
The
artist
playroom had been
commune.
changed from room 104 to room 225.
He created an artist commune in Bright Falls, and the artist commune he named it the Ocean View Hotel, just like the Ocean View Hotel you're in now that he's in the Dark Place.
So he named it after presumably his favorite hotel.
I would assume. So the Thomas Zane that exists now views the previous Tom the Diver as a character he played before. There's a theory that Tom Allen is like the reincarnated spirit of the original Tom Zane in like 1, and that's why he and him look the same. From what I can tell, I think Allen retroactively wrote it in 1 to write it so Tom and him mirror each other, which has led into this Thomas Zane kind of, while existing as his own person, seems to be a split off between him, Allen, and his dark doppelganger Scratch. Part of my theory behind that is you know the scene where they were partying, getting drunk, and writing together, right?
Yeah.
Did you notice the track that was playing?
No, I did not actually. Well, I noticed the track, but I really didn't really pay attention to like any specifics of the track.
The song is called "The Happy Song" by Poets of the Fall.
Oh, okay.
Because that song originally played in Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Because it was Scratch's favorite song and theme song. Which I think is the point. From my perspective and my understanding of it, you might have to hit that.
Yeah.
Oh, that should be enough. Yep, just clip through it. It's fine. From my understanding with Thomas Zane is that he's like his own, as I said, he's his own person that's also a splinter off of Alan. And I also have a theory about how his artistic work affects is used in the Dark Place. Did you notice how every time Alan was trying to get a word in, the scene would change and just he'd be in a different spot, and Zane be in a different spot trying to continue a sentence?
Yeah, he kept on interrupting him.
I think Zane's ability as a filmmaker allows him to edit the reality around him in real time. And so he kept Alan wasn't giving him exactly what he wanted in that conversation, so he would just change the scene and redirect it with his ability.
Ah.
That is the theory I lean into of how his powers actually function.
Okay, easy room. Empty. Anything in here? We haven't found oh, there's a thing there. We haven't found Tim for this area yet. Yeah, something in the shower. It's not the suitcase, I don't think. Toilet? Skibbity toilet? There's something here. Where is it? I think it's supposed to be that suitcase, but I think we're like full on items.
I think while we're talking about all the Zane stuff, I think a good thing to bring up about how the dark presence's rules for rewriting reality stuff works. I think a good thing to keep in mind with it is that there's really 3 rules to keep in track, which is the dark presence needs an artist because it cannot create anything else on its own. So it needs an artist, whether it's a photographer, a musician, a filmmaker, a writer. And it, oh, that's Dr. Darling from Control.
Hold on. Ah!
Well, he was just checking the TV and then he finished. So Dr. Darling is interesting because he's a doctor who disappeared, who works at the FPC. He is played by Matthew Potera, who is Alan's voice actor.
Ah. Yeah, some of these rooms don't have a lot. Oh, we haven't met his character yet in this game.
I needed to find the key.
We need 209 key. 206? Locked from this side. Yeah, they're playing cup stacking.
Yeah,
Do you remember cup stacking?
I do.
Did your school ever like try to get you into cup stacking?
Not really, no.
Because I remember back in like I think it was elementary school. It was back when I was really young. They would show us like all these like videos and like other like such things to like get us into cup stacking. Like videos promoting cup stacking competitions.
That's a very specific, weird thing to keep focus on promoting.
Like, and honestly, it's kind of lame.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, I stuck at the cup really fast. Like, I want to say it has dare energy. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Where are we now? We're still here.
This
Ah.
is where they gathered before the play.
See another rehearsal room.
Another vision, another idea.
Why set up a play in a hotel? And why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
Haunted. Ah, this again. Okay, nothing really here for this. Oh, we're here. Okay. So, we're gonna unlock this. Yeah. Ah! I was kinda hoping you weren't real! Okay. Can you... Do you mind? Do you mind? I'm trying to look at the map. So anything into 209? Yeah, down here.
Hey, Tim. New map, huh?
Yep. Like, I've never been to New York, but I can tell you that this ain't it.
Greatest city in the world, nothing like it. I got shanked by a guy screaming books, words.
Okay, I was literally about to ask what his humming is all about. But here we go.
I heard you humming again.
Yeah, I can't get this song out of my head. It's
Wha-
a real earworm.
What is that song?
I hear it in my dreams.
I know that song you keep humming. It's the theme from Night Springs.
Oh, is it?
Sci-fi show?
Sci-fi horror anthology. I used to write for a long time ago.
Like, it sounds a bit nuts, but I think the song is connected to Door. Or it's my subconscious telling me that this is all pretty out there.
Well, it is pretty all out there. Hey, anything new? Ah, here it goes. Oh, hey! Oh, he remembers that?
Well, he knows her, but he doesn't remember where he knows her from.
Okay. The red-headed woman connected to Door? I know her. Where do I know her from? Her identity changes? Connected to polyhedrons? She will come for me. Yeah, that's the only new thing. Hey, we need to get into this area. The ballroom. That's our objective. So, let's try and get into the stairwell. Completely blocked off. Yeah. Yeah, this is also blocked off. We can't get this because it's blocked off. Can't get this because it's blocked off. I don't know what these... I assume we can open it now since we've lost some equipment. That's locked. We need the 101 key. We already have... Well, we should look... We can put Haunted on that one. Let's try that. Is there a way? Yeah. Here we go. Entrance hall. Haunted. Is there anything new I can grab? Don't believe there is. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, we've covered our base. Okay, we can't get there. We need final scene. Let's, yeah, this way. My dog keeps growling. I don't know what he's mad at. Can you hear
He's
him?
angry. No, I don't hear him.
I think there he goes.
I heard that. I
Yeah,
heard that.
there he goes. Someone must be home.
He's trying to fight the Taken with you.
Someone must be coming home. Let's see.
The ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play.
What are you barking at? So the dog was barking at nothing. He probably heard something and got spooked. Yeah, what's over here? Ah, save point. What's this? Ah, 101 key. That's for this. We'll get that later. Okay. So first the pre-show. So what do we got? Rehearsal room, move to 202. Remember, hit your marks, keep your masks on, and make it weird. And remember not to look down at your mark.
The cult in the play was called the Cult of the Tree. With their deer masks, they were the backwoods echo of the cult of the words urban horror.
What do we have over here? We don't have... We actually do not have much with this. Okay, let's try Haunted.
I recognized my writer's room on the stage. I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
In this room, nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
Oh. Scratched out, huh?
Mystery celebrity. Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
Boy, was
I
he.
had to agree with Casey on that.
Okay. What does the devil give us?
This was dark, but the story had to be dark. This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
In his room, he will hurt her.
Alan Wake.
Ooh. I heard a teleport. Stop that. That's 202. Ah, there's a rehearsal room here. What's...
Come on in and listen.